up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you got me ice and fire.
You know what? The Windbloom Festival should be coming up! We haven't been to Mondstadt in a while. Come on, let's go check up on all our old friends!
ओके रेडी, चलो भाई। अब आ रही है मेरी आवाज़, अब आ रही है पक्का वाली आवाज़। तो ये वाले मिशन कंप्लीट करते हैं, चलते हैं दूसरे मिशन में। तो कोई मैसेज आएगा मुझे लग रहा है, जो चल रहा है ना ब्लैक आउट, उसी के चक्कर में लैग मैसेज तो जाती नहीं थी। कल नहीं गई, कल मैंने स्टीम नहीं करी क्योंकि बोला गया था लाइट जाएगी, तो मैंने स्टीम नहीं करी। आज स्टीम करी तो आज भी लाइट क्यों आती है, आज भी लाइट होगा।
Overruled.
शांति से बैठ। दिल्ली मैंने मिशन कहाँ है मेरा? ये नहीं चाहिए मुझे, नॉर्मल आओ जहाँ पे था। हाँ
Just keeps getting.
आज तो भाई मैं जब खत्म हुआ था मिशन कंप्लीट हो गया तो ऐसे। ये कहाँ घुस गया? तो मुझे बनाने के लिए मत देती हो भाई, थप्पड़ मारती हूँ बनाने के लिए। ये चाय कॉफी क्या हो रहा है बार बार? चलिए मेरे पास बहुत सारे पीले ठूस ले अपनी कॉफी अंदर, घंटा लगाता है। पीले नहीं तो मैं कोड़ दूंगा तेरे मुंह के अंदर ही। क्या वजह से पिलाऊंगा, जल्दी पी। आ गए, हाँ आ गई। डबल अंदर ही मैं देख क्या कह रही बड़ा वाला है मेरी हेल्प में। चल भाई तो ले यार HP काम दो हिट में मेरा क्या अभी चालू करा बंद कैसे कर दूंगा? थोड़ा ज़्यादा है भी काम नहीं कर रहा। सब बताओ चाटे चाटे तो इसका हार मार दिया। कौन सा ला के देनी चाहिए तो कौन सा ला के और कोई तो मुझे दिख भी नहीं रहा इधर तो मैं ला के देता हूँ। जी है मैं कर जाए पहुँच गए बगल में आने वाले। पता नहीं कैसे मरेगा धक्का दे कर दिया और कोई है भी नहीं किया यहाँ पे। वो चाहिए मुझे तरबूजा हुआ तो चलाया पड़ जाएगा तो मेरे से बिना वाले बता दो तुझे आगे मुझे अच्छा पंगे ले रहा है कहनी है सामने वाले से सामने भीड़ करते पीछे खड़े होके कर दिया।
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Lightning flash! Full throttle! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
काफी चीजें हैं क्या है देखें पुल में जो है ये तो हमेशा रहते ठीक है जी। ओके ओके दो खिलाड़ी हमारे यहाँ हैं नाविया आई है एंड ये आई है ये देखेंगे और भी कुछ नहीं देखा नहीं मैंने कुछ आया है इवेंट्स आए हैं। ओके इसके इवेंट है समझ गया करेंगे तेरी सिटी में निकलने वाला हूँ। ओके राइट 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 ठीक है ईशन कर दूंगा ये तो मैं कर दूंगा। ओके ओके जी क्या चीज़ें नहीं नहीं आई डोंट नो भाई क्या है ये देखना पड़ेगा। कन्फर्म ये मॉल भाई क्या था ये पहले अपने आप को तो वो करे हूँ, भरे हूँ, मतलब भरे हूँ अपने आप को थोड़ा वो करे हूँ यार। दूसरे गेम की आदत जो लग गई है मुझे भयंकर। माउस थोड़ा पैसा थोड़ा और तेज करूँगा, देख सकते जो ना माउस की सेट। माउस 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 हॉरिजॉन्टल कैमरा 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 कैमरा। अबे माउस की कोई है नहीं क्या सेंसिटिविटी? कीबोर्ड ऑडियो है इसमें तो, या फिर मैसेज सही है कुछ इंग्लिश से और कोई वॉइस है? ये मेरे को 3 वॉइस इसमें तो जैपनीज चाहूँगा करना, बस बाकी जो 3 और 2 बात नहीं कर भाई। और भी डाल सकते थे तुम लोग, पता है हरामी लोग। ओके हिंदी है हो सकती क्या इधर ना? अरे की है पर हिंदी क्यों नहीं है भाई? दे देते एक बगल में, क्या परेशानी थी यार? ये तो मजे आ जाएंगे, सब लोग खुश हो जाएंगे। गेम को अब सोचना चाहिए, हिंदी में डालना चाहिए। अब इंडियन मार्केट बड़ा हो रहा है भाई, अब इंडिया में भी गेमिंग ग्रो है भाई जोर से। वो भाई ये क्या चीज़ है? वेरिफिकेशन ये तुम ओके हाइड यूआई वाई, ये पता नहीं क्या क्या भाई। माउस का तो कुछ नहीं दिख रहा है यहाँ पे, ओनली एक्टिव कॉम्बैट है जो भी है, आई डोंट नो। ओके क्या क्या है? यही है, ये तो मैं देख लेंगे बात। हाँ रे बहुत अरे भाई यहाँ पर कोई फाइट वगैरह का सीन है क्या? यार अंदर भाई पता नहीं ले पाना दे पा। अब ये अपनी पावर बढ़ा दूसरों की करेंगे करेंगे सब कुछ। हाँ है ना बहुत दिन बाद थोड़ा ना देख रहे हैं। कहाँ पे था मैं भूल जाता हूँ कहाँ पे मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ। एक सेकंड तो आगे लाइट, आई होप लाइट जाए ना, दिमाग का दही हो जाता है।
Light it up!
हो गया काम कंप्लीट, फालतू का किसी से झगड़ा नहीं लेना, नहीं लेना। अबे आएंगे कुत्ते आएंगे कुत्ते आएंगे कुत्ते आएंगे कुत्ते पीछे पड़ गए, टीचर्स पीछे पड़ गए। तो यहाँ पहले हैवी जगह हैवी वाला चाहिए, ये नहीं चलेगा। ये नहीं चलेगा, दूसरा चाहिए। ये नहीं चलेगा। बिल्डिंग क्यों गिरी पड़ी है? ये कितने गिराई है? जो मैं अंदर गया था इसके। कहाँ है ताऊ तू? है किधर? ये वाले है, ये वाले। इधर मिशन है। चलो पावर भी तो चाहिए। क्या भाई? हाँ हो भी गया। हाईवे ऊपर मैं तो ऐसे ही आया था। हाँ जी जी भाग मत भाई। भाई तेरे तो बहुत दूर से ढूंढना है तुझे। हाँ भाई मुझे जा रहा हूँ। हेलो कैसे हो? आई एम फाइन। अरे तैरना बोलेगा लड़की। भैया के मिशन कर दूंगा वाला। तो मैं पहले ये वाला मिशन। अबे यार लाइट गई थी यार मेरी। ब्लैक आउट वो चल रहा है ना अभी। इंडियन आर्मी वर्सेस पाकिस्तान आर्मी। यहाँ ने क्या पेला भाई? वे कहाँ घुस गया? बकरी है ये। कौन सी बात है? पावर ही गायब कर दी बात। इनसे बड़ा धोखेबाज नहीं देखा मैंने आज तक। तेरा आ रहा हूँ, रुक जा। आधी तेरी मौत आनी है। आधी रे भग मत जाइयो, रुक जा आ रहा हूँ। भग मत जाइयो, भग मत जाइयो। रुक जा बता रहा हूँ। पैर कहाँ है ये कोने में? तू गया और बच्चा एक रहे वहाँ से मारता यार। एक तो पता चल बेटा निकल। है सामने वो है। चला हुआ अंजू। अरे भाग मत जाइए रे, आ रहा हूँ छोरा। हो जा। बंद हो गया। नहीं है। ओके या
Is this an answer from this world?
इतना सामान खरीदना है। क्यों? 8:30 8:30 क्या? बहुत दिन बाद खेला है मैंने, अपने 20 से 25 दिन बाद। अब यहाँ पे से कोई तरबूजा मिल गया। एक ही टाइम पे सारे सब्र नहीं फूट सकते। ब्रो यही सोच रहा था, एक टाइम पे ही सब्र करना। क्या दिमाग लगाया। एक और ऊपर वो भी लेके आएंगे। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है वहाँ पे। अब ऐसे मेरे कितने सारे हैं वो मैं बोल यहाँ पे कुछ है मुझे लगा था ओ तो ठीक है भाई जहाँ के लिए हम जाने वाले थे वहाँ जाते हैं मिशन करके आते हैं मैं तो इधर चलते हैं और आज
Add Astra.
बहुत लंबा
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
अभी अपडेट करा है मैंने 90 जी
Add Astra.
कितने जीबी जाएंगे उधर भी जाएंगे कहाँ है इधर अभी नहीं मेरा मन हम जाएंगे इधर कौन सी जगह है ये इकोनॉमिया कौन सी जगह वाला कर देते हैं मैं तो सोचता हूँ इतना ही करा है तो ये वाला कर देते एक सेकंड यहाँ पे मिशन आया मेरे पे ओके ये तो कुछ नहीं है ये कुछ हमें ना मालूम मैं ना मालूम फिट एंड फाइन पता नहीं
Huh? Do you also see Navia and Clorand over there?
It's Navia.
They look like they might have run into some kind of trouble. Let's go check out what's going on.
Still no dice?
क्या हो गया भाई रोक क्यों रहे भाई Navia?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of Fontaine. Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end. And Fremine, he hid himself.
What about Chiori and Charlotte?
Chiori?
I feel like both of them would be more than up to it.
अबे अपने आप नहीं बोलेगी क्या मुझे बुलाना पड़ेगा
I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now.
Okay.
I just gave the members of the Spina a few days off too, so I don't want to bother them either.
This is getting pretty difficult.
Navia, Clorand, what's up?
Oh my. Well, if it isn't my dear partners. How are you all doing?
Huh. Navia?
क्या हो गया
Huh? Oh, you mean...
Yep, this is our chance.
भाई चांस मार रहे हैं इसका we were just passing to me what's going on
Do you need our help with something?
Oh, precisely. My dear partners, we've got a huge problem right now that only you can solve.
अच्छा जी
Whoa,
कौन सी
for
problem
real?
Absolutely. We've already
Hello.
exhausted all our other options.
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
जबरदस्ती तो ले ही जाएगी join करूँ ना करूँ
Marechaussee, what now?
तो जाना तो
It's a
पड़ेगा।
new game script by the Tabletop Troupe. A look.
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put out games that allow you
table
to
drop
participate in a
That sounds super interesting.
Clorand and I are both veteran members of the club. Recently, someone came up with a new script and was looking for people to help playtest it for them. And when they asked, of course I couldn't refuse. I mean, come on! A brand new script? Nobody has ever played it before.
Generally speaking, scripts at that level of development have a lot of issues, but I think this one is pretty solid. The author—
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I know I was the one that handed you the script, but some of us haven't read it yet. No spoilers, please.
ले भाई spoiler बना
Anyway, the script calls for a team of 4. Ah, yes. We're missing one final player right now.
कौन सा player?
So, you're saying you'll help us out?
I know.
I knew I could count on you, partner.
Paimon and the Traveler are kind of a package deal, is that?
That's not a problem. I'll adjust the pace based on the actual number of players and ensure that everyone has a good time.
Well, Traveler, what do you think? Wanna play? Paimon will follow your lead.
Okay. Not waiting for a great skill. I always am friendly.
Well, that solves our problem. You have our thanks.
Woohoo! I'll go grab the script manager from the club right away.
The script manager? Didn't you just say that you gave Clorand the script?
The club introduced a completely new kind of gameplay for the script. In this iteration, the Game Master's version of the script is in. On top of that, in order to increase player immersion, the club has created some of the story.
Wow, you're right. Whoever wrote this script really did put in a lot.
And it's got a real healthy amount of suspense, right?
I look forward to experiencing it with you all.
Why don't you go meet up with the others first? They should.
Sounds good. Remember to always watch where—
You say that like I'm 6 years old? Let me think. What kind of character should I play this time?
I just hope you'll pick up some useful skills this time. Oh, and stop trying to persuade every animal you come across.
Silent. क्या नाम है? Silent. मीटर दूर बैठ जाओ जीव नहीं था मेरे को इधर उधर होके नहीं करना तो नहीं है अरे ये तो वही है जिसकी मैंने मदद करी थी दुकान अच्छा थी वो बाहर है
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You're
ये तो
back!
वो है अपनी
And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you too!
What a pleasant surprise. I assume.
Linny, Farina! Paimon didn't know you were playing too.
Hey, too.
Are you all...
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Still, I'm sure it'll be fun being a player for the first time. I'm looking.
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Clorand simply woke me up first thing this morning, said that
If you're interested, I can give you a referral. That should give you—
I think I'll wait to see how this experience.
Do you participate in a lot of tabletop troop activities, Clorand?
You could say that. She's actually one of the few senior game masters of the
Right. I knew about that.
गेम ढूंढूंगा मैं बढ़िया बढ़िया
It's
खेलने
nothing.
ये तो
Really,
मैं end
just a
करूंगा
small
साथ में,
hobby of
और
mine.
उनको भी रखूंगा
Wow. Paimon's so used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist.
Surely you jest. I would never intentionally make things difficult for my players. I maintain a clear boundary between my professional and personal lives. The me you see at court represents the law, but in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary person.
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry. I've seen you get angry, sure, but now I'm wondering whether you were actually mad or if it just looked that way from the outside.
उधर जाइयो
I was probably in work mode during those times.
Is that so? Well, in any case, I just feel like even in your personal life, you don't get emotional very often.
So you want to see me cry? That might be a little difficult. A show of anger, though, that might be something I could accomplish.
No, that's not what I meant.
ऊपर दे बीच में लगा ये प्लेट गाड़ी दे वो देख हाँ उनमें जो पंखे लगे हैं चल रहे हैं कि अंदर वाले के अंदर ये नहीं
Ah, I'm back! Here, allow me to introduce you to the script manager, Mr. Florian.
वो प्रोसेसर है
Pleasure to meet you all.
Hello. Wait, are you a champion duelist too, Mr. Florian?
Oh, no. This is just the costume provided by the club. I occasionally play a few of the roles in my scripts.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more immersive experience. Anyway, allow me to give you a brief introduction of the script. This script was adapted from the real history of the Marashose hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
7 8 हैं
Paimon's not super familiar with the history of the Marashose hunters. Is that a problem?
Oh, no problem at all. I can give you a brief rundown. So, basically, Marashose hunters were people who dedicated themselves to hunting monsters and protecting the city by using a special swordsmanship technique passed down over generations. Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty, as well as the first hunter, Cassiodor. But I'll leave the finer details for you to seek out and discover later.
And I'll provide additional commentary as the story progresses.
In that case, brave hunters, are you ready to set out on an unknown adventure?
Whoa, just one sentence and it's like we're in the story already.
Aha, I see many a determined gaze before me. Very well, head over to this location.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes? Ooh, sounds pretty innovative.
It's the exact location of the scene, as well as the formal permission to use the venue. Huh, seems like they have everything prepared. Please check all your belongings, everyone, and make sure you haven't forgotten anything. Once you're ready, please follow me to the designated location.
Sounds good. Hunter?
वे कहाँ कौन सी गेम खिलवा रही है ये मुझे ओके काफी पीछे लेके जा रही है हाँ थोड़ा और तेज हो गया है थोड़ा स्लो करेगा इतना ले आते हैं परफेक्ट ओके इसके लिए मुझे अंदर जाना पड़ेगा क्या ओके यहाँ पे तो बहुत सारे हैं
Commendable. Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
A reward on the road.
चल भाई चल चल लागे ना कहाँ गया वो हवा में दिख रहा है वो क्या क्या हो रहा है ये कहाँ हवा में हो रहा ठीक है वो मैं पीछे से कूदूंगा ठीक है वो तो पिकनिक बना रहे हैं लोग क्या व्यू है वहाँ का
Whoa, they really have thought of everything. Even the Fatometer is here and ready to go for us.
पार्टी चलेगी तो
The Fatometer. What's that?
It's a card that's used to determine action success or failure.
And what about all the dessert and tea?
That's what the message said.
Oh, really? That's so nice.
ये मैंने
It
कितनी
feels
खोज
just
कर
like a
ली।
tea party.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over them.
I think you might be more of a snack hunter than a Marashose hunter, Paimon.
Snack hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be found, Paimon will track down every last one.
The desserts are great.
Very fair. Then, let us begin.
चलो टाइप करो।
First, please pick up the blank character cards in front of you and write down your name and profession. You can find an abbreviated version of the rules printed on the back of your character card.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
Yeah.
In this story, everyone is a Marashose hunter.
Ooh, nice.
As hunters, you have proficiency in swordsmanship and fighting by default.
Swordsmanship? So there's a fighting part to all of this?
Why don't you share a character card then? The traveler will be the Marashose hunter, and you can be his little
Yeah.
floating assistant.
So, for the name.
Yep, it can be any name you like.
You can use your real name too if you want. I do that whenever I get too lazy to think of.
Oh,
Okay.
so it would be like experience.
क्या कह रहा है?
In that case, I think I'll continue to use the name.
Next up is the skill sheet. You have a limited amount of skill points that you can.
I'll take
अब ना आए ना।
persuasion and invest.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful for
So, should we also take those skills then?
Not necessarily. Since we're working together, for example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand.
Oh, interesting. Let me see. I'll take arts and performance. I'm not quite sure.
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, traveler? Oh, something that'll help you get a read on other people's thoughts. Ooh, so you want to help people when they're injured.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these two skills? Sure, what do you want to learn?
नहीं।
Ooh, so you want to help people when they're injured. Oh, something that... So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn...
Let's see.
You've all picked such classic skills.
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to cause trouble?
For example, this one here. Summon.
Oh, I saw that one just now as well.
The script's world-building rules, huh?
Oh, that's not for us to worry about, my friend.
All right, you've...
Well, now that everyone's more or less finished since two of our... Would you like to play on...
What's the difference between...
Well, for example, if you choose easy...
बहुत अवेयर चाहिए ये क्या खिलवा रहे हैं गेम में?
Given that, huh?
देखते हैं
Oh,
करते हैं।
come on. Don't never
RNG.
know.
All right, then...
What about you, dear partner?
Are you sure?
Trust me. Honestly, I don't think Clorand would make things too difficult for us.
No promises.
That wasn't super reassuring.
Well, anyway, enough talk. Let's get started.
Speaking of the story,
Well, that's because... A long time ago,
Okay.
back when human civilization was still in its infancy, powerful demons and evil sorcerers ruled over the land.
Okay.
They created a host of monsters and sent them to slaughter all humans in existence. Soon, a group of human rebels banded together. With their swords raised, they swore to brave the...
ये मेरे को चुनना है क्या?
Sometime later, as a member of the Marashose Hunters, you receive a commission. As you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks. As you begin to survey your surroundings, your eyes meet. And you realize these people are fellow Marashose Hunters, likely led to this location.
You're all Marashose hunters too, right? Allow me to introduce myself. The name's Navia. What say you to traveling together? We can help each other out on the...
Okay, count me in. My name is Linny. I've been wandering since I was little and picked up a few less than legal tricks along the way. I was adopted by Amara Shosei Hunter and later chose to follow in his foot.
Is this where you introduce your character to everyone? It sounds like they've done this My name is Farina, and, I grew up in a noble family. I always had a strong interest in performance and the arts. Even though I'm a Marcia Say Hunter.
Hey, that's really cool. You can do it, Farina. That's exactly how it's done.
Paimon is Paimon, a good friend and companion to this Mara Shosei Hunter right here.
Okay.
I've been studying medicine ever since I was a child. I want to do my part to eradicate these monsters and use what I've learned to heal.
Oh, welcome, welcome. When we face the monsters, I'll make sure to charge in front to give everyone some cover.
You open your envelopes at the same time. To the honorable and trustworthy Mara Shosei Hunters, our kingdom is currently facing the lands outside the capital have been overtaken by monsters, and our people are being led astray by forces of wickedness.
Huh. The layout of this city looks super familiar.
The scriptwriter must have used a real-world city as a reference.
As experienced hunters, the layout of the city reminds you of places once traveled. You recall the sight of yet, as you regard the city in front of you, it appears to be little more than an empty shell. Its hollow gates are open to you, beckoning you to come forth and bring salvation.
I carefully read every line of the letter and turn my attention to the signatures at the bottom. Who issued this commission to us?
You see a long string of unfamiliar names. It would seem that many of the...
Good idea.
ये तो monster में आ गया.
You look up and see a tavern nearby.
ये तो
It
monster
appears
का
to be
लग रहा है.
open for the day.
ये तो monster क्या है?
Why don't we go check out that tavern? If the novels I've read are anything to go by,
ये तो monster है. Monster
Take
है.
this!
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
Greetings, friend. Lovely weather we're having today, don't you think?
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right.
it seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer.
Oh, come now, don't be sad. Life
Don't
is
be
all about
sad, okay?
optimism. Oh, that reminds me. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Huh?
I don't think that's the kind of question we're supposed to ask.
Nothing turns a frown upside down like good food.
You didn't even take cooking as one of your skill
That...
So you're someone who
निकल रहा है.
Hey! Did she just... Me?
Glorian must have broke character for a second.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Traveler, maybe you can think of...
चल मैं और रख दूँगा.
Miss, we'd love to learn more about the monsters you mentioned. If you're willing to open up to us, we might just be able to help resolve the trouble.
Okay, एक पत्ता निकल. और अपने आप ही निकाल लगा.
You weren't even the one that learned persuasion.
My troubles, you say? A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently.
Do you remember when those monsters...
Do you know...
It all happened.
You have our thing.
Don't worry. We don't always...
You bid farewell to the woman and continue your journey further into the city.
Okay. Monster में आ गए ये लोग. मारता था. कितना होगा मार. मार दे बीच में.
Shower me with praise!
यहाँ कौन है? गोल गोल घुमाने वाला. ऐसे ही घूमते हुए और कोई है ये नहीं है अच्छा ये था ओके इधर है इधर
As you venture further into the city,
तो आग लगा दी मैंने
the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet. A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Although he doesn't.
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to ask a question if I may.
That depends.
How about this much?
What do you take me for?
भाई तेरी
Some
आवाज
lowly...
बहुत आती है
Surely an.
What do you know?
लड़की आ रही है
Oh, what a nasty guy.
But he still might have information we need.
A performance? I've never played a role-playing game like this before, but even I can tell that suggestion is pretty far-fetched. Is a performance check really going to
Chodu.
help here?
छोड़ू
All right.
और ये मारो ओके मत करियो उन्हें कोई दियो अरे मत कर वो चिल्लाते हैं
By the harbor's grace, a lone boat in the dark of shadow, our heroes seek to find, where creatures born of evil weave their blocked the road to stand. Such is our hunter's plight. Yet with sword and courage in hand, they march forth to pierce the night.
बोल ले successful है
I don't recall asking for a bardic song. Don't expect me to give you any coin. But if you meant what you sang, and you aren't, those monsters are. We have limited reserves with.
बंदी
Wait,
क्यों है दरवाजा
We could all starve, and those nobles in the palace wouldn't even break a sweat. Who knows? Maybe they've been in cahoots with the monsters all along.
That is concerning.
Yeah, all right. I think I've said more than enough. Be on your way now.
got it.
Don't mind him, Farina. He just doesn't have it.
No.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Oh, how about the city square? Follow me.
लाल क्यों हो रहा है
Before you lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low. He doesn't seem to notice your approach. Still immersed in his own thoughts, he shakes his head and lets out a long sigh.
This guy seems promising enough. Maybe I can get some information out of him.
बहन ने फोन तो आ गई
Hello, sir. Is there anything I...
तेरी आवाज
Wait, you're...
I'm...
Oh, dear goodness! You're a Marashose hunter!
You recognize us? Ah, are you one of the people who wrote the commission letter?
मेरे घरों के ऊपर
Yes,
skin हुआ
yes! Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come. Oh, what great news! The city is saved!
What happened here?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives. However,
Are there...
it's... most people my age have never even seen one of the
कुछ आगे
monsters,
बढ़ोगे या
much
बाकी
less been
किधर
trained to
जाएंगी?
fight against them. When I was a child, to be perfectly honest...
Well, you can rest...
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes begin to well with tears of relief.
Still,
All I... Oh, although...
I see.
All right, be careful. Oh, and one last thing. The monsters outside the city are just part of the problem. There are evil sorcerers inside the city as well, so be on your guard. They're actively working with the monsters and have corrupted the court ministers with malicious magic. They're the reason why even one of our...
Talk about being
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should.
Hey! Not every.
Aye, brave hunters!
If I understood correctly, there.
Exactly.
But,
Well,
Well, Clarence,
I wouldn't...
sure.
Paimon wants to know too.
No. In theory, yes. All you would... Still, most people dropped out at the early stages. And others called it quits
What kind of monsters did that?
the land of Fontaine. One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a formidable army of golems. He sought to use that for...
Now, wait a
Well, I wasn't planning on...
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time ago. Where did you learn all this, Clarence?
from my master.
Someone you know?
Absolutely. Miss.
Let's not... Responding to Ajiri yet.
Ah, I see. That explains why most of the people in the script have forgotten the hunters or think of them as nothing more than a legend.
Is that really a bad thing, though? It can get tough always being the one.
Depends on who you ask, I suppose.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first? Monsters or evil sorcerer?
I vote monsters. That's the main duty of.
Well said, Miss Farina.
What about you, partner? What do you think? I mean, you're not wrong. We don't want a total part.
All right.
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
You there! Outsiders, halt!
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build, although he's trying his best to conceal. I'm the captain of the... State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow, it's been a while since...
I said talk. Mara Shosei hunters? Ha! That fairy tale... While everyone is talking, you be every so often as you follow his gaze.
Is that where the
The captain is taken aback by your... Your...
Well,
He shakes his head and continues to regard you with skepticism. In the end, he decides to inform you of the location. Those monsters aren't easy to deal with. But if you insist on going, I won't stop you either. I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their families alive. I wish you the...
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds. A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
ओहो पंजों के निशान तलवारें लगी हुई हैं बाहर
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken iron swords scattered. All the signs point to one thing. A truly devastating battle.
इसकी फाइट होगी यहाँ पे
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might still be around.
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have emerged.
जब आला गिनते
They close in on you without fear. You get the impression that, in their bloodthirsty eyes, you're just another meal for them to devour.
A little help here! This thing wants to eat.
Your battle round begins. Now.
Let's get this show on the road!
Hey, watch out! Fire!
The next battle round begins now.
anyone oh ताऊ हैं
Hey there! Hiya! Cha! Yeah!
Now disappear! Lightning flash!
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment before dissipating into...
Oh, thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marashose Hunter class came with all those priests.
I never knew the photometer even
That's part of the fun. The uncertainty of fate is what gives these games their appeal.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
A suspicious lump?
I walk up to it, crouch down,
okay
and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine for me to touch it, right?
As you investigate, with the monsters gone, the small protrusion...
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
हाँ नहीं है अबे डाला नहीं है उसमें नहीं है
With everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground. Even without opening it, you can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the chest.
Makes sense. We worked hard for this. Let's open.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem like they're...
Yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got...
Wait, is that how?
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game...
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marashose Hunter.
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we can come...
Well, if donating it...
Looks like you're... well...
Wow!
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all, or because the story is particular...
Here, here!
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette will give me an earful if I get home too...
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change the...
Huh?
Mm-hmm. There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed...
Whoa!
Well, even if we end the game... That's just a coincidence, okay? Besides, and anyway, Paimon really does want to hear...
Well...
रुक जा इसको ला ये डब्बा लाइए ये वाला ये डब्बा था अभी ये हाँ ये रखो
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but it's all in the past. It won't do any harm to share these things now. My earliest memories are of living with Master. According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute. My birth parents had left me behind some time before that.
What a heavy beginning for a life story.
Master was a fascinating individual. If inexperienced, my first ever toy was a short sword.
Oh, wait, so she handed an actual sword to a child? Isn't that dangerous?
Of course I did. I cut my palm. See, that's what you get for not holding the sword.
Excuse me, probably around...
3.
As I said,
I'm not so sure.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised.
A Geo Bishop Hatchling?
What she said was this: make sure to get along. 5.
Well,
No,
so you're saying...
yes.
That really doesn't sound like the kind of childhood someone should have.
Later on, thanks to her, even though the train...
I still remember. After that, though, you
I had a lot of fun.
We tried to pretend.
Protector of justice. Oh,
Yep.
20 years.
Uh,
Oh, although,
Huh? When did the Protector...
oh, she had later on.
that sounds like her, all right.
Well,
It's true. I always want...
भाई
but...
बातें खत्म ना हो गई
She's...
Disappeared?
I have no... That night, I was celebrating... When she still...
Papa probably didn't know
ले
either.
भाई
Don't worry, just like how...
Or,
फालतू बातें हैं भाई
I was at first.
Well, despite everything,
not
you still
interested
managed to
for-
follow in her footsteps and become...
टॉक
who
Lot
knew?
of talk.
I wonder. Oh
सिंपल क्यों नहीं
no.
है ये
Judging by the atmosphere, Cloranda and Navi are probably thinking something similar.
तो कहती हैं हर चीज
The
इधर ही
mood
थोड़ी ना
just
होती
got
उनकी
super
हर
awkward all of
चीज
a
इधर ही
sudden.
बताएंगी
Well, anyway. Would you look?
I had a great time.
Anytime.
The script was good. Hey.
What does she mean onto
अबे तेरे
something?
बात ही
Guess
खत्म ना
I'll
है
head back as well.
You're that...
I was
चलो ये आगे बढ़ो थक गए भाई ये स्टोरी तो खत्म हुई कि नहीं अबे तेरा बताओ
Just between the two of us, could you tell me what it was like to be the...
It was nothing...
And...
yeah, it hurt.
Oh...
एक है चलो पकड़ा गया क्या फास्ट लग रहा है भाई चला रहा है यहाँ किस कौन तो भाई लग रहा है
Rev the engines!
देख भाई ऐसा आना पड़ता तू नहीं है तुमने ही दिया था लास्ट टाइम क्या खड़ी है भाई तेरे क्या बामा खड़ी है जाना क्या अंदर ही होता है कौन मारेगा मुझे आज कोई नहीं पिछले बार अंदर नहीं गया था क्या? ठीक है तो कल तो रोल रहा था यहाँ पर रात में मैंने देखा था। झूठ लगा रहे मैंने खुद देखा था। मैंने देखा था तुझे रोड पे रात के 11 बजे थे उस टाइम। ये कौन सी एक्ट है रात के इतने बजे? कुछ कहता है किनका? ओके अंडरग्राउंड रास्ता है यार। तो ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा टेढ़ा रास्ता है। आना मुझे नॉर्मल से भाग रही है, बहुत तेज भाग रही है। नॉर्मल से भाग रही है। तो ना भैया देख रहे हो तिब्बत प्लेटों पे तो अंदर हो गया। यहाँ तो और डिब्बे होंगे जो मैंने अभी तक चेक किया। तो नहीं लगा। और काई
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
कौन सा होराइजन भाई? बड़े पानी को बात करना अभी तो बड़े पानी सब जगह तो देखते कुछ तो देखते। वो करते हैं तो 45 रखते हैं तो थोड़ा करते हैं 1.1 रेंडर से कुछ मतलब विजुअल इफेक्ट्स क्वालिटी मोशन ब्लर एक कर दूंगा तो क्या रहेगा?
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light.
तो तू 8x कर दे।
Humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
FPS से कम से आगे बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं क्या हो गया एकदम। क्राउड टेस्ट ओके ब्लूम ऑन है मोशन वाला ऑन करते भाई मीडियम कर दे और नहीं है फॉग ये ऑफ ही नहीं हो रहा पता नहीं क्या क्या है साला एक नहीं मिल रहा यार ये कहाँ हो सकता है तथापित एक किधर हो ओए ओए ये क्या मतलब अरे एक नहीं मिल रहा है तो नहीं है वो ले लिया मैं देख रहे हैं ना दिखा देना पावर का तो कुछ आता पता ही नहीं है वहाँ पे भी एक उड़ रहा है ना ना खेलती रहो कुछ हुआ था क्या अगर मैं रेंडर कर दूँ देखना रुकिए ना अगर मैं रेंडर बहुत हाई कर दूँ तो कितना रहेगा देख रेंडर का है रेंडर नहीं रखा रेंडर 0 1.5 कर दूँ तो वहाँ तक का दिख रहा है तो ये दूर दूर तक का दिखाएगा भाई मॉर्निंग करते हैं 10 बजे आने हैं अबे 8 से 10 बजे आने थे फिर मैं
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leads.
Let's go meet up with the group. Paimon's really looking looking forward to
वो
today's
तेरा बनाओ,
story.
ये कितने दूर भाग गया। देख रहा है कहाँ से कहाँ भेजा बता इतनी दूर। हमारा बताओ। अरे आने मुझे पड़ता है। रेत कहाँ से आ गई? रेत कहाँ तो है?
Looks like everyone's here. Now, before we begin, why don't we finish?
Is that room heavy walls, cold railings, dim lights? This is obviously supposed to be a prison.
I admire the work put into the set.
Okay.
So the set is going to be a part of the script?
Unfortunately, that is something I can neither confirm nor deny.
Anyone think Claret?
Well, whatever happens, if we're worried about.
Yeah, it might.
वही फिर से बात
Staring
करनी
at
है।
me won't.
Oh, what did you say?
Oh,
Huh.
well, I made. Anyway,
Wait. Well, it's only.
Alright,
मैं कह रहा हूँ
Papa may
बातें
have
खत्म
wanted
करो,
to keep it, but if
action
it's
को
going
करते हैं।
So, you reached an agreement?
Oh, and we'll collect.
All right. You collect the.
कुछ तो करे। Teleport to bucket.
The city is still shrouded in a gloomy, oppressive atmosphere.
ये तो वही
In
है।
places where. Thank you. The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you.
Should we go find that man again at the square?
Oh, good.
Just as
अरे
you.
मैंने जल्दी जल्दी क्लिक करके भागते हैं। क्लिक करते दो। क्या बनते हैं?
Please wait, distinguished guests.
मारेंगे क्या मुझे?
Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward.
greetings, gent.
Respect.
Surely you.
बॉल भी भरना बॉल भी तो भरना।
Do you think this could be a trap?
Well,
I say we go.
that sounds.
After a quick discussion, gilded.
Wow.
The
अरे करो
elderly.
बातें खत्म
He
करो,
wears a.
जल्दी करते
A man dressed. After a moment,
The king doesn't.
the king remains. Esteem. I've heard. However.
Well, we.
करूँ कि नहीं मेरे को
The golem's blades were so powerful, they could cut down trees in a single swipe. It took a lot of effort to defeat them, even for trained swordsmen like us. Well, that was.
You.
Well,
How did he know?
Ah. The.
Wait, but
Only that which is.
But that's completely.
yeah, that makes.
Maybe so. What? Noah? Clad in his.
I would like to.
The guards in the palace.
Well, there goes my.
It appears we. Before I decide.
Can't we try to slip away?
But if we try to fight the guard.
Don't worry. At least we think.
Thanks.
You allow yourself
अबे
to
यार,
be led
तुम बहुत
away.
बातें
It's
करते हो
only
तुम।
when you stay here. The
बने
guards
हुए
lock.
हम
Wait,
नहीं।
sir. Your voice.
Carve out a new path.
You reached.
मेरे को नहीं बनने
What about-
नहीं
When did you hide it in there?
When I was thinking.
Rejected. You.
and the keys to the
Correct.
Oh,
Indeed.
Huh? Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because that's.
I mean.
That is.
Oh,
बहुत
before
बातें
I
करते हैं
took a closer.
Wait,
I doubt it.
Hang on.
भाई,
Master
बहुत
left me.
लंबी
I
है,
gave you the
तेरी
sword
बातों
back.
में
Wait. Oh,
After the duel.
Before that, after the duel, though, there was a.
मैं तो
We were
मैं
both
action
set.
देखना
Whenever
चाहता
I
हूँ,
look
action
back
उसके
then.
no one can change.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Think.
बाद। कितने पे अबे क्या है तू बात करना?
Looks like the next part of our script.
From Corinne's face.
Water eventually, suddenly.
Heads up, everyone.
Gather close, everyone.
काम नहीं बता रहे। फाइट करवाने के बारे में फाइट करने के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टेड है। बस मैं बातें मत करो यार, बात करके दरवाजा टूटता है। ये फालतू ज़्यादा बातें करते।
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but my true identity is the same as your own. I'm also a Marashose hunter.
Huh?
Shh. I've already sent away the other guards, but if we make too much...
I understand, but how can we be sure we...
The king has issued a formal decree. In light of the irrefutable proof of your crime, you're to be executed before tomorrow's sunrise. If you want to escape, it has to be now.
Executed? We barely did anything!
Monsters appearing at the same location as the treasure. Could this entire thing have been a
There will be time for infiltrating the capital.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere?
Don't worry, I brought... His faction is to defeat him.
You're not coming with us?
No, as long as my...
In that case...
Thank you for your concern. As for the location of the vault...
Okay, तुम्हारी ये कौन सी location?
Got it.
All right, once I open the door, remember to... You now have the... And be sure to...
With the help of the guard...
ये location चलो।
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
This should be the place marked on the map.
This bit of rock certainly looks suspicious.
Well, I'd say an investigation's in order then. Plus, if all else fails, we can just blow it up.
Wow, you really meant that.
Before you lies a serene...
Well, guess this means it's time for a swim.
चलो ये सब करते हैं।
Oh, what's the matter?
It's nothing. As you step into the cave, you find yourself in an eerily quiet space.
लापती कहाँ गया लापती?
Wow,
This door...
Huh.
A pattern on a stone.
Is something wrong?
After a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at your surroundings.
We're doing this for the sake of the people.
Linny's right. We need to... The next part of the...
Yes. Something feels off about all this. Guess I'll just have to
I found something!
Found something here, too.
क्या करना है? बहुत दिन से काम मंगाए हैं।
Same here.
चलो यार, भेज अपना भी। मैं तो अपना काम करती हूँ। एक बड़ी गया ये तो चल भैया खुल गया सामने
It worked!
Something just appeared. Some kind of new mechanism.
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves at the end of each puzzle.
With?
A key.
ईमेल लिया
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
Huh? This is one of the Marashose Hunter keys that are passed down from generation to generation. It looks just like the one Master passed down to me. It is said that 4 keys in total are required to form the final, complete key.
4 keys
Huh? What? You hear a few strange noises.
okay
What's going on?
कौन है यहाँ पर
Did we fall into another trap?
For the sake of immersion, please close your eyes, everyone.
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here. Oh, right. Sorry.
Suddenly, you hear the sound of footsteps pierce through the darkness.
There's someone else here.
I've been discovered then.
आया तो ऐसे ही पेल दूंगा
Wait, that voice, it's...
You recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place. It appears he now covets the treasure for himself.
Oh, so this is just part of the script. Then I can probably... Well, if we can't see anything, that means we can't...
Judging by the way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marashose hunter.
Retreat! That's not the hunter way.
Your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes closed.
You got it!
Well then, let...
ये मारेगा guaranteed
Load it!
I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Your strike is successful.
Ha! You're facing a veteran Marshose.
Is he still standing?
नामो निशान मिट गया
Could...
Is it over? Can we open our eyes now?
The enemy is strong and relentless.
अबे
But the
घंटा का स्टॉप
What about now?
हाल मार दिया मैंने
final strike. Ha!
आ गया
Oh, well, did we get him?
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive display of courage, that look in his
Huh? Oh, wait. We're supposed to be role-playing. Speak your name, guard. Is this treasure really more important?
No.
So he's also...
Then, I mean...
What do you know? In this day and age,
What's that supposed to mean?
my skills were passed, and what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain. In a world that forgot the Marashose...
Is he talking about...
So that's why
If you already knew where the treasure...
Because
Only a true Marashose hunter
Yeah.
is capable of passing through this final door. As someone who sought to hurt others for his own gain, Florian lost that right long ago.
Okay, but what is this treasure anyway? We've got all the keys, right? So
You're sure you want to go in?
we've been talking about it for so long. Of course we want to see what...
And we've already defeated Florian, right?
pesky.
Watch yourself.
Then let's open the door together.
All right.
आगे बढ़े इसमें वेस्टर्न मैसेज सेकंड की है ये
Before you, the door to the treasure You hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years of disuse,
Okay, भाई कितने
almost like a sleeping giant.
It's open! Come on, let's go in! Paimon wants to see what's inside!
Ooh, me too.
जब ये सब की आंखें चमक गई
Ugh, uncovering hidden treasure is.
You could.
Maybe the troop.
They provided us soup.
Wait.
Huh? Whoa,
The Marashose hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. He needs to leave the room for a moment. One of you seems to understand the significance of the treasure already. If the rest of you wish to follow suit, you may remain here in
The old and broken.
कितनी सारी भाई वो है शॉर्ट्स
what is the treasure supposed?
ओ एक सेकंड वहाँ पे कुछ पड़ा है तो नए से लग रहा है
Walt.
बचा क्या
Walter.
कहाँ पे जाना है मुझे
So, how are you doing?
What just happened?
Do you remember how you got here? Or what happened to your body just now?
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to... The explosives in the cave!
हैं
You mean these?
Huh? How did you...
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped in.
So the strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine...
I deserve some answer. Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth. Luckily, your monologue was...
The feelings about my father and the other Marashose hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I was angry, bitter that no one remembered them. Or I don't know when.
But if the treasure was all you...
I...
From your description, I suspect you...
devoured her?
Oh, you...
No, I've heard... Wait, it can't...
The seal?
My family, my father instruct... But...
The Devorator would be a if you lacked the power to...
I heard as the...
And yet...
One of them...
बहुत लंबी बात थी
I know just the only way...
I won't...
Well, I did pour my heart and soul. The stories my father used to tell me about the glory of the heroic Marashose hunters and how they came to be forgotten.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud.
I have done...
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer. Isn't he the true antagonist? The one who sought nothing but his own gain and used the...
But I've already...
Wake up, Florian! Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to...
reflection
You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to do you still not...
You're right.
I would...
I know.
Good. Then, come with me, and help me see the script.
Huh? No, I mean...
Then we'll just have to keep writing it. The evil...
You mean...
Is that really so hard?
You aren't a...
I know what my...
Then...
Ah.
They're back!
That took a while.
Ahem! My fellow Marashose hunt...
नौटंकी देखो कैसे कर
Tone it...
Sorry.
Oh,
I confess.
that little...
That's right. To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses after seeing the treasure. The treasure was...
The names of all the marks.
Wait, you...
Of course.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people. She inherited.
So, she was just like you.
Oh,
Well, when you put it that way, working as an
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments.
Because they chose to be. To hunt monsters.
And this stone.
That's right. The only time...
so
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
You regard the tablet their legacy.
Father.
कुछ भी दिया बिना पूछे?
His eyes are sincere.
I implore you, everyone. Please give me a chance to make up for all I've done. Allow me to fight alongside you.
Well,
sounds good to me too.
I have no objections, but... Mr. Florian, do you even know...
Huh?
what if?
Gee,
अबे अपने आप चुन नहीं था बिना बताए.
At first glance, these blades.
So basically, take these with us, right?
ये उठाया
I'll
क्या ना?
take this weapon,
Okay.
since it used to belong to Est. Maybe it'll find
Normal
comfort in being
computer,
held by
yeah.
someone who appreciates the arts.
Ah, good idea. I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then. From one archer magician to another.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon too.
As you grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your being.
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the evil sorcerer?
I was able to see his surroundings when our minds were... We must be extremely...
Then why don't we
Oh, No, we have to strike now. He was greatly weak.
I agree with Mr.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting.
Yes, that's what's called... Yes,
Alright.
Mr. Florian?
of course.
चल भाई जल्दी मिशन आगे बढ़ाओ. बहुत
You had to
बातें
set
करते
up
हैं तो.
Finally, you decide as you
भाई मैं
walk
action
away.
में believe करता हूँ जो बातचीत. तो हो गया ना इधर से ना. ओ, कुछ उठा नहीं सकता मैं इधर से. एक सेकंड. ओए रुक जा. है यहाँ पे. क्या होता है यार? तो इधर का है. इधर और कुछ नहीं. और कुछ नहीं. हमें लगा ये मिलेगा. अजय मिला ही. उधर मत भेजियो. ओके अंदर भेजा बुला रहा क्या बाहर बाहर बाहर. ओके दूर है बहुत यहाँ से. कोई नहीं. तो कौन सी जगह दिखता है? मतलब पानी कम तेज आ जाता है.
Finally, you arrive at the church Florian described. As you approach, an ominous aura surrounds you. You get this.
How strange.
Now, it is time for the final battle.
Let's go!
फाइनल बैटल भाई.
Florian, wait.
What's wrong?
I think you should wait outside. You've already been corrupted by the Devorator once.
ओके.
It could easily re-enter your mind and take control of your body. I don't think it's a good idea for you to be this close.
That's exactly why I have to go. Why I should be at the very front. Yes. I intend to lure it.
That's too risky. If things get...
I understand. The Devorator will have a heart. You're not like me. This is... Consider it a duel.
Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request. The battle is now upon us.
पहले एक मार
Let the Devorator once again tremble under the blow.
अच्छा तू मार पहले एक मार हैं हैं मतलब फाइट होगी इससे साला ये बार चीजें ये खुल जाता है ना तो कहाँ पे है भाई नेक्स्ट भाई छोटी सी झोपड़ी के अंदर इतना बड़ा हो रहा है एनिमेशन भाई
So lifelike.
This foe is not invincible. You hold the treasure. The power to defeat it in your own 2 hands.
The treasure? You mean... The names! It's the Marshose Hunters' names!
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Walter the Marashose Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters, I call for aid!
Est, the Marshose Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will, judge of the Shadow Hunters. Answer my call!
Petronia, protector of justice and order. The hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know. Please, lend us your strength!
We have come to answer your summons. And so, the monsters were eradicated, and the sorcerer was defeated. Peace soon returned to the capital. Some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story of the they will always protect the Yes, you've reached one of the better endings.
It's a pretty solid story overall. I thought it was just an ordinary adventure. That final battle especially...
Oh, right.
Ah, that's a really good point. I never expected the weapons we picked up from that vault would have that...
Yeah, mine nearly scared the daylights. Oh, we should probably give these props back.
Did you have a good...
Of course. Let me know if another script like this...
Sure. No.
Then I'll head back for now. I think I need some time to fully digest everything that just happened. Once Miss...
You're right. He's...
Well...
Okay, so...
I think it should be fun.
What in the world was going...
So you saw through all of that?
I was dying of curiosity the...
Guess none of us wanted to be the...
What are you all talking about?
Oh, wait. Don't tell me you never... Ugh, this is all my fault. It's not too late to cover your ears. Here, partner, I'll do it for you.
Bit late for that, don't you?
You're saying everything that happened back there wasn't actually part of the script?
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a real scripted story to begin.
What?
So loud.
Hey, you! Get up right now and explain yourself!
काट ले मैं तो
No shaking, please.
Did Paimon just hear that right?
भाई
You
मेरा
guys
पीछे बोला
made
था,
up
ठीक है,
that whole
अपना
last part on the spot?
नाखूनों पे
It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's gotta admit, that was a really good story, Florian.
Yeah, it was like watching a magician improvise a.
If Paimon knew some...
Everything was under control.
As if.
Guess I'm just used to it.
You must run into a lot of unexpected situations then. That explains why you're so good at coming up with things on the spot.
As for you,
I know.
I would say you may have been You'll be far more used to the.
But
Of course,
yes.
as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you so much. Until we meet again.
खत्म होगी कि नहीं होगी स्टोरी इसकी
Speaking of Marashose hunters, what should we do about the treasure in that cave?
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to people, make it so that the hunters are remembered. Don't you want that?
No. Every name on that tablet made the same choice.
okay
All hunters know what the path entails. I am no exception. My identity as a Marashose hunter is not something I...
That's certainly.
Wait, Paimon just...
That's because the
Oh.
Well,
Oh? How so?
this particular devorator probably hailed from the same era as the hunters we saw in the room. The names you recited all belonged to the bravest hunters. Countless monsters.
So the names held the...
Navia. Everything...
Huh? Oh.
I really appreciated those words.
All right. Don't get all sentimental on. Anyway, let's not talk about.
She ran off!
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly incredible. I might have to spend the whole night.
चल भाई निकल पहले पर्सन
Traveler. Should your name and deeds be forgotten, what do you think the significance of your journey?
I suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the world we helped create.
okay
There's still value in the time I shared with everyone here.
A great answer. I'll remember it. Me? The Marashose hunter says nothing in response to that question. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An
it's completed भाई 1.5 घंटे में किताब मिली किताब का क्या ओए कहाँ से आ रहा है
Laid bare.
बहुत अच्छा पीटा नहीं नाका दही कर दिया बात इनसे नहीं पीटा है मेरा उधर भी नहीं इधर भी मिशन देखा ठीक है हटा ये हो गया ना क्लियर पूरा हाँ है मेरी ये तेरी ये था। डिब्बा दिखा दे उसमें वो यहाँ तक इतने मेरे पे वो आ गए।
Only in the grip of winter do people truly appreciate.
देख रहा हूँ। एक सेकंड रुक जाइए, चला जाइए। एक सेकंड।
warmth of flames.
कितनी मुझको 2 और चाहिए। हो गया भाई, हाँ ठीक है। जॉब कर सकते हैं। साथी को लेकर कपड़े में दूध तो क्या ये भी चाहिए। करता हूँ इनका ये। चलो भाई लोग आज के लिए कल आते हैं।